welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tiffany, and if you're not new, then welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my YouTube setup and what I use as a beginner YouTube. I am going to make this a two-part series. I am only going to show in this video today what I use on a daily basis. I'm actually filming on my iPhone today so that I can show you my camera, so I hope the quality is good. I am using an iPhone 12 Pro, so the quality is pretty spectacular on this phone. But I will be only shooting this just to show you the camera, and then we'll switch over. So if you see a change in the quality of the film, that's why. And I did want to preface this with, I am not an expert by any means. I am not a tech guru. I am none of those things. There are amazing channels out there if you guys want more in-depth information. I will link everything that I can down below so you guys can go check out. I will talk about a few specs on each thing. But I did want to preface that. Please don't come for me. I am not a professional. My husband did all the vetting on this stuff. He's the one that picked out the best things, read the reviews. You know, he's the one who bought everything and I just use it. So I want to get started. So first thing I want to talk about obviously is my camera. So here is my camera. I have my mic attached here. It does easily unplug if I want to take it off or put my other light, which you will see in a second. But this is the Canon EOS M50. I do love this camera. It puts out great quality videos. I do love the touch screen here on the back, and I can pull it out to see myself filming, you know, so I can check out what I'm doing, but it is very distracting. You will find that you look at yourself here instead of here, but this I usually kind of use just to make sure I'm in frame. It takes amazing pictures. I can't say enough good things about this. I did buy mine from Best Buy. I will read a few specs for you guys. Dual pixel CMS OF with phase detection system, so smooth and precise autofocus, spectacular movies in 4K, built-in Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth connectivity. And like I said earlier, a 3-inch LCD touch monitor that makes it easy to frame the shot. There is a 8-image processor, which delivers blazing speed and performance. And there's so much more that this camera does, guys. I am just reading the highlights here. I am looking here on my MacBook because, like I said, I'm not a professional. I am just trying to give you guys the information. So I got two of the SanDisk 128 gigabyte memory cards. I got two just so that if I fill one up, I can pop the other one in. But it does hold a lot of footage, guys. You don't have to get two, but my husband always likes for me to be prepared and have everything possible that I need. So I got two of those. And then we'll go ahead and talk about this microphone real quick since I have it attached and it is here. This one is the RØDE VideoMicro on-camera condenser microphone. This puts out great quality audio. You don't need this necessarily. It's not a necessity, but if you want crisp, clean audio, then I do recommend getting a boom microphone or some kind of microphone to go on top, or you can get an external one. Completely up to you, but this one has amazing reviews. On Best Buy, it's almost 1,100 reviews and it's 4.8 stars. So this is a great microphone. All right, guys, I did also want to mention I did buy two external batteries for my Canon EOS M50. It's always good to have these because once that battery starts going down, you know from there that you've got maybe 10 minutes before the battery dies. Now the battery does hold a really long charge, which is great, but when you're filming, you know, 20-minute clips, 5 or 6 of them in one session, it will drain the battery. So I got two spare batteries. I will link those down below. Always good to have. All right, guys, next up is my tripod. Now this is the main tripod that I use to film with, that I set up on my table, that I set up on the floor, because it does extend out to 65 inches. So this is the Manfrotto Compact Advanced Smart 65-inch tripod in black. This thing is amazing. I really love it. You can tilt it here, you can level it here. I've got a level attachment that I attach to my camera to make sure that I am level. But this is so good. This even lifts up and you can adjust it here even more so. I really love this tripod. It's easy to break down, to take with you, to put in your travel bag. I even put it inside of my camera bag that I will share later. It's a really great tripod. Now the other two that I have, my husband suggested these. And I know a lot of YouTubers have these, but the first one is this one. It is the Joby GorillaPod 3K Smart Tripod in black, red, and charcoal. Here is that level thing you can see here. You can attach this to the You can attach this to the Canon and it will level it out for you. You don't have to use it here if you don't want to, but I absolutely love this thing. It's super flexible, easy to travel with, and you can bend it, you can hook it onto things. Like, this is a #1 for a reason. Everybody loves it for a reason. So on Best Buy, where we bought it, 5-star reviews with almost 900 reviews. So this is good stuff, the Joby GorillaPod. Now this one I use more when I am vlogging. It is more handheld. This is really nice. Again, it is from the Manfrotto brand. A lot of YouTubers have this one as well, but it's really great and people buy it for a reason. It is the Manfrotto PIXI mini tripod in black. I did get this on Amazon. It was 20 bucks. I won't list all the prices because they fluctuate on Amazon and Best Buy, so I won't include prices, but for this one, it's usually around the same, about 20 to 30 bucks for this thing, but it is so good and it's easy to hold on to. You just twist it on to the bottom of the camera here. I do have this set up for my tripod, but you would just twist this off and then stick this bad boy on. Let's close it so we can get a better idea. And there you go. Love this thing. It's secure. I feel safe with it. It's not super wobbly. You can pivot it here by pushing this button, which is great. And this one is a great tripod. If you want a smaller one to take with you, this one I definitely would recommend more than the other one, just because it's so compact and great for vlogging. So you can kind of hold it out or, you know, pan it around without it being obnoxious and big. So highly recommend this one. All right, so next up for my camera attachments is this lighting. This is the Digipower 120 LED photo light with universal camera mount adapter. So this is great here. This is how it attaches. I will show you guys real quick. I went ahead and took off my microphone off of my camera because this is where it will attach. So you're just gonna slide it here and then screw it down to tighten it in place. And that's it, guys. You can pivot it here, turn it. It's really great. I love this thing. If I can't use my ring light, which I'm using now, I'll have to show you guys another way after, but you just turn it on here and there and that's it. You can tilt it downwards. This is great for my DIYs. When I do my DIYs, I can get it close to the actual object here. So it really brightens up the scene. It's not like super duper duper bright, but this will definitely help level out your lighting. So must have. Got this one on Best Buy as well. Okay, next we're gonna talk about my card reader and then my external hard drive. I highly recommend you get an external hard drive. You do not want to slow your Windows, Mac, whatever you have. You do not want to slow your computer down by putting all your files on there. So I highly recommend it. This one is the SanDisk, and it is the SanDisk Extreme Portable 2 terabyte external portable solid state hard drive. That is a long title. This was a little pricey. I think we paid around $300 for it. It does fluctuate in price, but this is great. It holds so much. I've got all of my raw footage and even some of my finished videos on here. I do transfer that to another external hard drive, but this is great. It really holds a lot, and this is what I plug into my computer to work directly off of Final Cut Pro, which we'll talk about later. All right, next up is my memory card reader. So I got this bad boy off of Amazon. It has great reviews as well, 4,000, almost 5-star reviews. This is the HooToo USB-C hub, 7-in-1 USB to C to 4K HDMI adapter. I will plug it into my MacBook and it just relays that information over. I then take that information and transfer it to my hard drive because, like I said, you never want to put it on your actual computer. It will slow it down. But this is great. I really love these two. They are used every single day when I edit and I upload. So once you're done with those things, you'll just eject them and done. Okay, now we're going to talk about my actual MacBook Pro. I love my MacBook. It is the Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch display with touch bar, Intel Core i5, 16 gigabyte memory, and 1 terabyte SSD. And I got mine in silver. So as you can see here, I have it pulled up on Best Buy. That is where my husband bought it. But I love this laptop. It is a perfect size. I can sit on the couch and use it. It's not too heavy. My husband actually got the bigger one. He got the 16-inch and he regrets it. He wishes he got the 13-inch because it's just so light and portable and easy to travel. And this sucker is fast. The key is not putting any of your, raw footage from when you film a video onto your actual MacBook. That will slow it down immediately. You do not want to do that. You want to keep it at its best, performance as possible, especially using Final Cut Pro. That slows everything down. Anytime you use software like that, it will definitely bog your computer down and slow it down. So make sure you're using your external hard drive. I absolutely love this thing. I highly recommend it. I will link this case down below. I got this from Amazon. It's really pretty. It fits it really well, and it's protecting it, most importantly. And then I got this laptop case or sleeve from Amazon as well. It is a rose gold sparkle. It's really nice. It's got pockets, very deep, very plush. But I've got my cleaning cloth for my screen. And that's about it. I have to put my cords and my external hard drive in another storage little thing, which is this. I got this also from Amazon. I put my charger in here, and sometimes my memory card readers or my SanDisk, whatever, just makes it easier to travel. So this is great too. I will link it down below. Another thing that my husband got me, this is a while ago, I didn't really buy this for YouTube, but is my AirPods. Now I love this case. I got it from Amazon. So pretty, so blingy. But my AirPods really come into play when it comes time to edit. I can really get in the zone and listen and focus in on what I'm doing. I like to sit on the couch and edit my videos, which brings me to this. This bad boy is my laptop desk. Don't mind it, it's got some smudges because it is used, but this is what I use to sit on the couch. Got a cushion on the back so you can put it on your lap and be comfortable. And your laptop, most importantly, can breathe when it sits on this. Now let me see, what else do we have here? We went over my laptop bag. Now this is my camera backpack. Now I have some other supplies in there. I will share all that in a separate video. But this backpack is great for traveling. I put my tripods right here, the other one over there. You can buckle it in like so, and it's safe. I like to carry all of my cameras and stuff when we travel in here. It just keeps it in one organized place. And this compartment backpack is just awesome. Like, look at all those compartments. I don't want to tip it too much to make it spill out, but it really protects your camera. And you've got a sleeve in here. You could put your iPad or even your laptop if you wanted to, but this backpack is great. And we got it on Amazon. All right, guys, all that's left is to show you my ring light, which I will do. And then I will show you guys my setup, how I like to plan my videos, what I use to edit, what I use to edit my thumbnails. And then you guys can see how I put my tripod up. Now every video it's different, especially with DIYs. DIYs, I have the light down, the camera down. I have, everything set up and spread out and everything's covered as far as like the table. I don't want to get glitter and all that stuff all over my camera equipment. And then cooking, it's totally different. All that stuff is in the kitchen. I have all the lights on, it all looks different, but at least you guys can see how I set it up to how you're seeing it now. So I will go ahead and do that. And then here is my tripod. This is how I usually have it set up when I'm on the table. So I have got a good vantage point to my face. And then here is what I was doing earlier while I was filming. I have all my stuff set out here. I've got my hard drives, my tripods, my laptop, fully charged and ready to go. Here I've got my little spreadsheet. I like to print these out. I got them from Etsy. It's not really a spreadsheet per se, it's just kind of getting your thoughts out. It is a video planner. So this one I am working on my kids' lunch ideas. I just get to write my script, what I need to do, my keywords I'm gonna use, basically your talking points, your concept. Here I keep all my receipts for YouTube. I've got a notebook here. I've got all kinds of stuff. I like to write down as I go. Got my water, and that's kind of what it looks like, guys. Very easy, not too complicated. Like I said, I will go over in a future video all of this stuff, the gimbal, the GoPro. That's a totally separate video, and that's for more like on the go, for vlogs, when I'm out shopping. I kind of use those things, but on a day-to-day basis, this is what we are working with. My tripod and my light is my most used things other than my laptop, obviously. So now that we've gone over that, let's go into how I edit. All right, now that we are done talking about the cameras, now let's talk about the editing. So I strictly use Canva. I do pay the premium membership, but to me, it's totally worth it. It unlocks all the features, all the fonts, all the elements, the templates, the backgrounds. You can do anything with this. Instagram posts, Facebook posts, TikTok posts. You can do anything with Canva. It's amazing. It's really good stuff. So right now I will insert a screenshot so you guys can see what I am working on. Okay, so this one I am working on right now is my kids' lunch ideas. I went ahead and did all the graphics on this, but just so you guys can see, you can animate it, you can add all kinds of stuff and effects. This one I'm just messing with animation on it. The text, there's so much good text to choose from. If you go into elements and you search like pizza, for example, look at all this stuff that comes up. It's phenomenal. Like, these are free, but there are some that are considered pro. There are video clips. There's just so much you can do with this. Here I am with the different fonts. There's all these different fonts to choose from. You could really, really customize this any way you like. But I do really love Canva. To me, it is worth every single penny. You guys can see here, I will go back and show you like all of my previous designs, things that I'm working on, like my Q&A. Here's my watermelon DIY thumbnail that I am working on. Here's all the stuff I did for my giveaway. Like, Canva does so much amazing stuff. So I highly recommend checking them out. And then last but not least, we can go ahead and talk about my Final Cut Pro. Now, this was expensive. This is one of the more expensive things I had to purchase in order to make videos. But to me, it's worth every penny. You can add up to 5 users. I have it, my husband has it. When we get the iMac, I will put it on there, but it's just great. It was $300, but worth every penny, like I said. So here is some of the stuff I was working on. This one was a Christmas activities video. So as you guys can see, I'm not going to go too in depth to try to explain everything that Final Cut Pro can do. There are YouTubers out there that strictly go over these kinds of things, and I would highly suggest following them. That's what I did. That's how I learned. I kind of just played around and just try to get the feel for it. This video was in December of last year, and I've made leaps and bounds since then. I've come quite a long way. You can add all kinds of effects. You can slow it down, you could speed it up, you can add text, you can add graphics. Like, Final Cut Pro really is amazing, and it can do so much more than what I'm using it for, but I highly recommend it. You can use iMovie. There's other editing software out there, but Final Cut Pro, in my opinion, is the best. All right, guys, we're back on our Canon. I was filming with my iPhone this entire time, and let me tell you, the quality with these new iPhones is phenomenal. You do not need to go out and spend $200, $500, $600, $1,000 on a camera. Just film on an iPhone. It's the same. You can even edit on these things. It's amazing what they can do. But I highly recommend it. Like I said, I have an iPhone 12 Pro. You can get the Pro Max, but it's a little too big for me as far as, navigating the apps and stuff. But I do film on my iPhone all the time, so I don't want you guys to think that you need to go out and get an expensive camera, because you don't. I'm just sharing with you what I got because my husband is tech savvy and he loves all this kinds of stuff. So he was over the moon to get to purchase it. So you don't need to go out and get an expensive camera. Guys, before I forget, most importantly and most, second most used thing that I have is my ring light. Now here I have it kind of bent down just so it'll have a better angle on my face when I'm sitting here, but you can rotate it here with this little ball. There is the little clip there to hold your phone. And like I said, it can extend, guys. Like, it can get super, super tall. Let me pull up the specs on this bad boy. So this is the 10.2-inch selfie ring light with tripod stand, 2 phone holders, dimmable LED camera ring light for makeup, photography, YouTube videos, compatible with iPhone and Android. So I got this on Amazon. It has 17,000 almost 5-star reviews. So this is a great affordable ring light if you guys need one that's not too pricey. I would like to get some box lights in the future, but again, we'll buy more stuff as we go. You do not need all of this. If you just sit in front of a window where it's nice and bright, you've got good lighting, you're perfect. You don't need to spend 50, 100 bucks on lighting. But here where I am and where I live, I don't have the best lighting. I have my lights on behind me, I have the chandelier above me, I have my window open. Like, I'm trying to get the best lighting possible because this area in my house is just naturally dark. So you can only do what you can do, right? But this ring light is amazing. So check it out. I will link everything down below, so don't you guys worry. You guys can go check these things out. I am not affiliated or sponsored by any of these people. This is just strictly what I use. Now, like I said, my husband did buy all of these things for me. He did the vetting, he did the research, he did all of it himself and told me just the best things to get. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything else that you guys want to see from me regarding this stuff, or if you would like to see the part 2 of my GoPro, my gimbal and all that stuff, we haven't played with that too much yet, so I'm gonna wait and film another video for you guys. But if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and like this video and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.